Amanda, I want to play a game.
Hey horror freaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. As you can see from the title, today's video is a personal list that I'm being completely honest. I don't really know why I'm doing this to myself, but this is a list of horror movies about my biggest fear: spiders. Now, if you saw my trailer reaction to Sting, I talk about the fact that I do not like spiders. Yeah, you see that little guy right there? Hi! I can deal with that because he's a plushie. But if that thing were real, I wouldn't be here. I just know that me going to Australia will be a nightmare. The amount of videos that I see all the time about those big ass spiders, I wouldn't be able to sleep. Now, I have watched these films because I hate myself, and curiosity killed the cat, and because I thought maybe if I expose myself to this, maybe I am not going to have anything. I was wrong. So, of course, watching this is not a good experience for me, but let's get into it. Well, the first one that is, I would say, a classic in this, and it's Tarantula from 1955, and it follows a spider that escapes from an isolated Arizona desert laboratory, experimenting in giantism, and grows to tremendous size as it wreaks havoc on the local inhabitants. I knew about this film because it's featured for a brief moment in Lilo and Stitch when they are walking down the street. And I remember seeing this scene and I was like, that's about a spider. What is that? So I decided to search. That was a couple of years back. And I was like, oh, so is this film about a giant spider? Interesting. I should watch it. It's not that bad because it's a film from the 1950s. But I haven't rewatched it and I don't really have plans. So the reality is that I don't have plans of rewatching any of these films anytime soon. I really don't. Although there are two of them that I haven't watched because they're coming soon, but I decided to include them just in case. Now the next one is probably one of the most known and is Arachnophobia. That, as far as I know, a remake is coming. I know that I'm going to have a hard time if that actually happens. Now, Arachnophobia follows a new species of South American killer spiders that hitches a lift to a small California town in a coffin and starts to breathe, leaving a trail of deaths that puzzles and terrifies the young doctor's newly arrived in town with his family. This one probably is the most known. I could call it a classic. It's decent. Once again, not a good experience. I wouldn't rewatch it. I really want to have to deal with that again. I avoid films like this. Like, if a film shows a spider for a brief moment, you know what? I can deal with that. But when it's solely about spiders, I am going to avoid these films as much as possible. I haven't watched a film about solely spiders in a really, really long time. So the next ones are going to be the last one that I'm going to be mentioning, that are the most recent ones that are coming this month. But before that, I don't really remember the last time that I saw a film solely about spiders, but for a very good reason. Now the next one is the horror comedy 8-Leg Freaks. This one follows a venomous spider that get exposed to a noxious chemical that causes them to grow to monumental proportions, because of course nothing is scarier than a big ass spider. And when they are a lot, even worse. So, of course, this one is a comedy, so this one wasn't so bad, but still, it's not like the type of film that I would sit down and rewatch because I want to. I have seen it a couple times on streaming services, and I'm like, no, moving on. I am not sitting down to watch this. So, if you like comedy, you're probably going to like this one, but seriously, for me, once was enough. And the next one is a spider in the attic. This one follows a deadly nest of spiders that lurks in the attic, and the nest is about to be awoken by a news reporter and her colleagues. This one, it was decent. Again, not a good experience. I do regret watching these films. Like, I really do, because those are the ones that make me anxious and feel scared for my life. Once again, I feel embarrassed because I can watch any type of horror film about basically anything. I'm going to be fine. I'm not really going to have any reaction. I'm going to be okay. But with spiders, I become a chicken. And the last two on the list, these ones are the ones that were released this month. The first one is Sting. This is the one that I did the trailer reaction. This one follows after raising an unnervingly talented spider in secret. The 12-year-old Charlotte must face the fact about her pet and fight for her family's survival when the once charming creature rapidly transforms into a giant flesh-eating monster. I'm going to be linking my trailer reaction if you want to see more. This one, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of happy that I was safe, that I wasn't going to watch it because this one wasn't coming here in theaters, but also because I am on a trip. So I was like, yes, I am not watching this. But of course, I was happy way too soon because I still have to watch one, and it's Infested. This one is going to Shudder actually today. And this one follows residents of a rundown French apartment building battle against an army of deadly, rapidly reproducing spiders. As far as I know, they use real spiders for this. I don't know like how much. But this one I will be watching, and the review will be coming in a couple days once I return home. I am not happy, I am not excited about it, but I am doing it because of you guys. Because I kind of feel that I have to. But I just know that this is not going to be a good experience. But with this, I end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below which one is your biggest fear, and do you watch films with that fear like I have done in my life? But once again, I haven't rewatched these films in such a long time, and I don't have plans to do that. Only Infested, that is a new one, and also Sting, that I haven't watched it yet, but so far I'm good. I am safe for now. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Game over.